Hello everybody, welcome back to Rogues and Roleplayers. Joining me again is TC Robson from the Daily Fandom. And we are going to be playing Will You Press the Button. I love these kind of games because we have recently played Would You Rather? And I like them because it makes you think of things that you would normally not think about.
Oh, howdy.
And this is...
Who else would think of these kinds of things?
Yeah, but that's why I like them, is because it forces you like out of your like normal routine and think about things.
Yep, it's only these games that we would be presented with the question of whether we'd like to smell like poop or smell poop.
I think I made a convincing argument for the
Although
otherwise.
I'll bet if we get way drunk, we would come up with similar questions.
Probably.
You know, just life-shattering questions like that. I guarantee you we would.
Mm-hmm. So this is Will You Press the Button, and this one is pretty much a yes or like you get a boon, but some detriment as well.
Yep.
I think.
Pretty much.
So for the first question, you have unlimited access to the internet from anywhere around the world, but you can only go on websites that strangers on the street tell you to go to.
Nope.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Why not?
Because people are mean. Because people would totally take advantage of that. And I would not want to be put in a situation where I'm like, hey, strange person, you, tell me where I can go on the internet. I want to go on the net that is the inter. Can I please go on something? Tell me where to go. No. Already, I'm like, no, fuck you.
Well,
I'm not gonna...
How many times in just random conversation have people told me to go to websites? That is not very often.
No.
And usually it's either to like a shopping website or like to a streaming service.
And how many times has it been a stranger?
Exactly, because it's not...
Very fewer times.
And then the other caveat is it says unlimited access, but it doesn't say how fast your connection is.
Well, fair point. Absolutely.
So I would probably go with I will not.
Yeah, but I'm with the person, the Miss Melinda down there. That's not unlimited access. You're limited by what the strangers tell you to you can access.
We will not press the button.
And it'd be my luck, the person I'd come up with, Pornhub, and that's where that was the only place I'd get access to. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just like, in what conversation would a random stranger be like, hey, you should go to Pornhub?
There's strange people out there.
I love how that's like a...
How would I instigate that?
I love how that's like a fear of yours.
Because it's strangers on the street. So this is not just you're sitting down with a bunch of strangers at a cafe asking what websites you can go to. You're coming up to people on the street going, I need access to internet. Tell me where to go. That is fucking awkward. I would not want to do that.
That is true.
So yeah, if somebody did that to you, guess what? And I know you well enough. You would troll the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I knew
exactly.
if I knew that was their predicament, yeah, I probably would.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm dealing with people like you on the street. They're going, oh, I am so trolling the shit out of this person. I'm never going to get anywhere I need to go. So, screw it. Alright, so you get an infinite supply of Apple products, but you become homosexual. Sex with the opposite gender or watching porn depicting it will result in your immediate death.
What?
Well then, what deal has Apple made?
I have no idea. Jeez.
Wow. That's a huge, very strange promotional push for Apple, apparently.
Seriously. I would not.
Wow.
I'm not an Apple fan.
I like their stuff, but not that much to where it would potentially result in my death.
Where if a stranger on the street told you to go to Pornhub, you would die.
Well, Pornhub has all kinds, so I'm not even concerned with that. But...
Yeah, but you would just see the homepage and be like, no!
Well, it says watching porn.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like seeing a thumbnail or some shit.
That is true.
You know,
Very
it's
true.
actually legitimately seeking it out
Uh-huh.
and saying, oh, there's a guy and a girl. Boom, dead. Okay? That's the risk that I'm taking.
I love your death noise. Can you do that one more time for me?
Book. So, you know, it's not nothing to do with homosexual. I mean, I love you, dear, but it has nothing to do with that. That's fine. But the fact that my death could potentially come into it,
no, not worth it.
No, because you have like just regular television. Anything on HBO, guess what? They got lots of sex on there.
That is true.
And if I were to watch that, I don't want to be risking my life every time I want to watch Westworld. I'm sorry.
That is true. Also, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And various other things.
Exactly.
Huh.
You know, if Khaleesi gets her freak on, I don't want to be having to run out of the room screaming. I'm sorry.
I would love to see the news headline for that, though.
Game of Thrones sex results in death.
Oh, they would have to rhyme it with, like, Khaleesi got freaky and blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, that's legitimately the risk there, but guess what?
Goodness.
I have an iMac.
That is
true.
No, oh, man. All right.
I would be willing to risk it if it was something more substantial, like, you know, world peace or no wars for 50 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, because I get the new iPhone. No, I'm not going to put myself at risk for that.
No. All right. The next question. You will be able to see into the future, but you cannot see your own. Future.
Future.
My own future.
But you cannot see your own.
Okay, well, they obviously meant future.
Yeah.
But it was a typo.
Yeah, but they went French with it. That's cool.
Future.
Yeah, it's interpretation there.
Okay. So...
I like the person below. I don't own a future, so...
I wonder if that means something, like future, if that's like a word in a different language.
It might. I don't know. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about, like, wanting to see into the future or something.
Really?
Yeah, because... I don't know, because I'm in the boat that if you know what's going to happen, you're able to change it.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm more willing to see, like, into the past.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's done, so you can't really affect it.
Mm-hmm.
But... I mean, why else would you want to see into the future other than to know what happens and try to affect it in some way?
That is true. That is very true.
And then
my problem with seeing into the future is that if it's in real time, it means you've wasted that much time learning of the future that you are now you've wasted that much time in the present.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to know what's going to happen in a future from now. It's just like you spend like all of your time watching like a year into the future that like you're not living in the present.
Yeah.
That's something I was always curious about. Is like, because it seems like every time people like do like a glean into the future, it's always like a little snippet or a super quick flashback thing or something. What?
I looked up future on Google.
Oh, what is it?
Future fu translates to fuck off in English. Isn't that fantastic?
I can see into the fuck off.
Exactly. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Oh god. Okay. It's also a soccer player, Paulo Futre.
Oh. I don't know if I'd want to see into him.
No, probably not. But you know,
I like the unknown, and I pretty much live my life in the fashion to where I don't really like have regrets.
Yeah.
Like I trust myself to make the right decision, and if I make a bad decision, I learn from it and grow from it.
Right.
So I would probably say I wouldn't.
Yeah, for me, it's if you're able to see into the future, it was like I was saying before. If you're able to see into it, then chances are you want a sort of ability to affect it.
Yeah.
You're not just going to be a bystander, go, oh, well, that's pretty,
Well,
and not do anything.
Think about it. Since you can't see your own, you could help other people improve their lives.
True, but if you can see into their future, then you try to affect it, it changes the future.
That is true.
That's where I get hung up, is that you're not going to be standing there like a bystander. Like, the Doctor always has that issue in Doctor Who, is that he can go into somebody's future, but if he goes back to their past and changes it, it changes the future.
Yeah.
So that's his, common dilemma, is that he's supposed to travel around and not affect history, but he always does.
Yeah.
Inevitably, he always does, even if he doesn't intend to. But, and then oftentimes it ties into where his story completes it to where it makes itself out in the end and it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's the dilemma, is that you're no longer seeing that future where you didn't affect it.
Yeah.
You have a whole nother future that you've created because you're now involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a dilemma there.
That's weird. Time travel makes my head hurt.
Yeah. Well.
So do we agree we will not?
Yeah.
Oh wow, a lot of people pressed the button.
Yeah. And see that it goes down to the same thing. People want to see it so they can affect it.
Yeah.
So they can prevent things, so they can, find some way to change it, and it changes the future because of that. So it's a big whirly-do, basically. So, you get the job of a lifetime, but you are stalked by a coworker the majority of your working day.
That sounds like my last job anyway.
Fun.
So, yeah, I'd be fine with that. Having an awesome job, and then I could just have this stalker become a bestie? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, I mean, you already work with your fiance anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Not really a stalker.
Yeah,
I do follow you around everywhere. So it's kind of sort of like that anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, office romance.
Woo!
But
I want to speak to your manager. I am the manager.
I don't know. It's because the job of a lifetime, that's kind of variable. Is it the job that you would want?
Whenever it says job of a lifetime, it would be like that 1 in a million job you would like dream of.
Yeah, if it's like something I would dream of, then maybe.
Okay, so what would be your dream job?
Probably just like a professional correspondent for the Daily Fandom, just to make that to like my full-time gig. But then I would have a coworker that stalks me, so I don't really know how that would work, because with YouTubers it's a little bit different.
That is true.
If somebody's stalking me, it's probably in my house, and that creates a whole nother dilemma. So...
Yeah.
Or what would be our house anyway. So, unless you're my stalker, then there's a whole nother issue we have to tackle.
Yeah.
So I probably personally wouldn't do it, but if it's like at a place, then...
Well, like they would be at the job. So like the co-worker, so that means they are employed at that place too.
Yeah. So it's like an editor we'd hire or something is now my stalker. So, I don't know. That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
YouTubers, it's different, because you're actually going into personal space there.
If I'm going with like a traditional job like what I had before I started doing like the YouTube stuff and the other videography stuff, I would probably say yes.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't bother me that much.
Right. Yeah, because I think you and Jack Little, who apparently posted 47 years ago that he agreed with you. Yeah. Somehow he posted almost 50 years ago on this. I don't know how that's possible, but
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I guess he got ahead of the game on the internet.
Seriously.
Good for you, Jack Little, Mr. Little. But yeah, he was like, yeah, a new friend, yay. I don't know.
So, yes, no, yes, no.
Not for me, but that's up to you. You're the one in charge of the big hand.
I would probably push the button. Even with the YouTube stuff, I'd probably push the button.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I know we're both fairly introverted, so I don't know. I would get sick of that fairly quickly. But
I don't know, something kind of flattering that somebody would take the time in a weird romantic way. Just like, oh, somebody cares about me.
You do have a fiance. Now I don't trust the situation. Damn you, stalker.
I knew you would say something. All right.
You can speak to every machine on the planet, but nothing alive can understand you no matter what.
So I'm guessing machines wouldn't be considered alive at that point?
No.
Okay.
They would not be sentient, alive beings at that point.
So I would get to speak gibberish to every person, but I could make a bunch of robot friends.
Yeah. I'd be cool with that. I don't know why, but I'd be cool with that, because you can make one of the machines translate for you if you need to.
Ooh, that is true.
Yeah.
But would other people... Well, you would have to make a machine that could, like, talk.
Yeah. But you can speak to every machine on the planet, and I'm assuming that goes with the implication that they understand
And
you.
it would, like, reinterpret you.
Yeah, you're not just going, hey, blah, 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 and the machine's going, what the fuck? You know?
I don't know why, I kind of hope you talk, like, in that old dial-up language. So then you would be, like, the most annoying person on the planet.
I always imagine it's like The Sims. You know, Fiegelslagen Slorbenstein, you know, that kind of thing. The Simlish.
The ooh la la kiki la.
Yeah, that's how I always imagine it. But, yeah, I would probably do that.
That'd probably be more gibberish. Yeah, I'd be game with that.
Yeah, because more often than not, people are gonna be like, wow, they're like something else. They have a higher understanding of things. You're a mysterious being at that point. And it's kind of neat to be seen in that light. It's kind of like, oh, they have a whole other understanding. And you have some people that go like, God, he's fucking weird.
Yep.
But you're gonna have other people who are like, oh, praise be the person that speaks the gibberish, you know, that kind of thing. There's something kind of funny about that, kind of fun. That idea.
It makes it sound like you're going to create a cult.
Yeah, well, I can speak to every machine on the planet.
That is
true.
Fuck
yeah, let's make a cult. Hell yeah. I've got robot friends now. Hell yeah.
It's like, the only thing I'm not sure of is, like, would machines even have an interesting thing to talk about?
I don't know. Probably not. It'd probably be like the same stuff that we think about. You know, just like, what am I gonna have for dinner? Should I have more nuts and bolts?
I gotta ease up on my electrical input.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable and weird. What's that buzzing noise? I think my leg feels a little loose. I need to go find a screwdriver. You know, that kind of thing. Just, you know, kind of slightly different, but still the same. You know? But, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally with the cult idea. Just like, editor, put like, you know, I'll send a picture of myself and just put me up there with like a bunch of different robots surrounding me. I don't know who's editing this, but they will have a diabolical picture of me surrounded by my robot.
Yes!
Yes. Because, yes, this will happen.
I'll tell TC gibberish.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Alright. So for our next question, we have... You have the ability to read and control people's minds, but you can never use your legs again.
So Professor X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you're not bald.
You still get your hair. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wade. That's a plus. Huh.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably say yeah, because I wouldn't... That wouldn't really be too bad, not being able to use your legs again.
Yeah, I don't know
there's ways to adjust to that lifestyle.
I don't know if I would want to read and control people's minds, though. Control, I could see. But reading them, I have a feeling that would open up a huge can of worms that I would not be able to close. Because I think that would, like, be extremely disturbing. Not for the simple fact of being able to, but what you would find in people's minds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It seems like that's, ooh, you know, I don't think you would be able to look at anybody the same way again.
Yeah.
Because
but then you could just control their mind to stop thinking that way.
Stop that right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because everybody has those thoughts that they can go into darker places and stuff. Some more so than others for, you know, whatever reason. Mm-hmm. But then to have somebody who could clue in on that, and not only clue in on it, but control it?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Not weird, just kind of... That's more power than I think one person should have.
It'd be very easy to abuse.
Yeah, yeah. I personally wouldn't want to have that ability. Not because of the legs, but because I don't think I would want to peer that much into somebody else's subconscious. Because I know how dark it can get.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would want that insight into somebody. But that's just me, though.
I'm pretty much an open book. And if people ask me what's on my mind, I'll tell them. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't really think of it that way. Mm-hmm. And being able to read and control minds just sounds awesome, so I'm pressing the button.
Well, it's just, there's not a lot of people that aren't as open as you and I are, you know, with each other, and just you are in general. Mm-hmm. So that being the case, I mean, you would be able to use it for good. Yeah. But there's a lot of ways that you would be able to use it for bad. Oh yeah, too. Easily. And then just unintentionally use it and just, I mean, can I imagine how affected that would be? How affected you would be, let me put it that way, by seeing that insight into just general humanity. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would want that, because I think at that point your mindset would just go over to, holy shit, we're evil.
Nah, I have faith in humanity. We're still alive.
Well, you do. Either that, or you would just be like, God, these people are stupid. That's probably more the pessimist in me, but anyway. No,
you're doing good, humanity.
So...
Heeble hobble heeble hort.
Where are my robot minions? Come forth!
We are talking to microphones. Yes. They might understand us.
Oh, they haven't put me on mute yet, so I don't think they understand yet. Okay, so you are super cute, super talented, and super great in bed, but you're socially awkward.
What? Okay, so you're...
I'm already socially awkward, and if that means that I would be cute, talented, and great in bed, I can take that. Huh. There's literally no exchange I have to do. I just gain from this exchange here.
I'm just trying to picture myself as cute, not handsome. And like I'm just picturing myself as like a 4-foot tall version of me with like a slightly bigger head and huge eyes.
So basically that, like an anime chibi
that
doll.
Constantly look like they have like the 2 glow spots. Like they're either about to cry or they're like
You're
the
like
cute little buttons.
A cute little anime chibi, basically.
Yeah, just a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
But I would also be talented and great in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. We're already socially awkward. We're literally not giving up anything.
Yeah, but it's also like...
Well, me more so than you, but still.
But it's also like, you know, you can, even if you're socially awkward, you can still have social interaction.
Yeah.
So, yeah, press that button.
Uh-huh, hell yeah.
That wasn't really all that bad.
No, it wasn't. All right. Sorry.
Sorry, I read it already.
You will be able to choose any 2 superpowers to have, but your costume will be over-sexualized and DC will write your story. No. No. I would not have an issue 1, and this, I'm going to probably get a lot of flack for this. But I wouldn't want DC writing my story. I could care less about the costume. Hell, make me look skinny and ripped. I don't care about that. Hell yeah. But DC has had a poor record for, like, writing. I can't say much for the comic books because I don't know. But if their movies are any indication, no. No. I personally wouldn't go with it.
I prefer Marvel storytelling over DC storytelling.
Over any day of the week.
But I'm just like, I'm trying to picture myself in an over-sexualized costume now, and I'm just like, it doesn't look good, no matter which way you go about it.
Editor, put his face on Black Widow on the Avengers poster where she has her butt sticking out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
It's tight down there.
Oh, hell yeah.
But what 2 superpowers would I have? 'Cause that might justify it.
Yeah? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know what I would choose for that. I don't know. 'Cause that's a tough. That's always been a tough one for me. I don't know what superpowers I would want.
Well, I mean, if you went with something like Mystique and you could literally change and wear anything, then, I mean, your over-sexualized costume wouldn't matter.
Yeah. And I always picture myself, if I was some sort of superhero, that I would be kind of more the tomboyish one, so... Yeah, the costume itself, maybe I wouldn't have an issue with, but as long as the general clothing, I could, be a little bit more relaxed with it, then I'd be alright. But... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
But we both agreed DC is a deal breaker.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, a lot of people were like, no, they're okay with DC writing their story.
No, I just, like I said, it's no, I'm not trying to say in general or anything. For me personally, I just have not been impressed with what they've done with the stories. Mainly with the movies.
Yeah,
I think like they have so much more potential to elaborate on different characters and to give them better stories. And I think they're just trying to catch up with Marvel and do it in fewer films, and it's not working. Yeah. But that's my personal viewpoint. So.
All right, let's find one more.
One more.
Let's find a good one.
You can run with the speed of 100 miles per hour, but you can only do it with your eyes closed. Oh, Avery has it. How about 99 and squinting? So you can see a little bit. Yeah. You can see a little bit. No.
No.
No. Because then you're the Flash, but with no vision.
But blind, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find a better one.
Yeah. Oh. You get the movie/TV show crossover of your dreams, but they recast everyone, and your favorite characters are played by actors you hate.
Okay, this is definitely a question for you, so have at it.
I would not... Oh, God.
Okay,
they recast everyone.
First, what movie and TV show crossover would you have as your dream crossover?
If it's just like a TV show crossover, I would say Doctor Who and Sherlock.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I wouldn't honestly have an issue with them recasting everybody if it was done in a comedic light.
Okay.
Because I've seen parodies before that are really funny. I'm not sure about the actors I hate, because I really don't hate any actors.
I barely know any actors.
Yeah, I don't, I don't really hate any actors per se. There's people that I don't terribly like, but it's not because of their acting. But I'd be okay with that, because it would be for the crossover. Yeah. It wouldn't be the show itself. It'd be like a B-movie version of a crossover. Yeah. And I'd be okay with that. Because I could see somebody doing something like that on YouTube, Oh, like they did the Hillywood show, I think was one. Okay. Where they did like a musical supernatural thing, and I think they did it recently for Sherlock as well, and it was hilarious. It was wonderful. Cool. So, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, a lot of people would not tarnish the originality of the movie/TV show.
Well, there's a lot of dedicated fandoms out there, so I personally wouldn't have an issue with it if it was, but it's, again, if it's officially sanctioned by the television network, the company, it's a little cheap, but I would still be curious. Yeah. Just to see what would happen, but Yeah, that's just me.
Huh.
You could also put that in like video game crossovers too.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like, what crossover would you want to see? Like Sonic and Resident Evil or something like that?
If I had to choose a crossover... I would probably want to see a crossover between... See, so am I just doing video games or just anything?
Yeah, just anything.
Anything? Okay.
It can't apply to video games too, though. Although that's kind of almost a recent thing now. That's a thing now with everybody crossing
one of my
over
favorite
games.
One of my favorite crossovers that's like fan made that does exist, and I really wish he would go back and like finish the series. It was like a three-part mashup. It was the characters from Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario.
Yeah.
And it was animated by somebody named I think it was Alvin Earthworm.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it was called like Super Mario Bros. Z.
Oh,
and
wow.
so it had a lot of fighting sequences like Dragon Ball Z with like, you know, the flashes and the energy balls, and like he would use like the power-up items from Mario and Sonic, and
oh wow.
the fight scenes were really, really good, and like he eventually started to incorporate like 3D sprite rotation and other elements to like make these 2D worlds like feel like they were much larger than they were.
Oh wow.
And it was really, really cool, and he had a good storyline going along with it too, but like a lot of people just started hounding him, just like, you need to make more, and
my robot minions rise.
So it's like he canceled it because he got busy with other projects, and this was just something fun for him to do. And if he ever went back and made them, I would love them, but I do not blame him because I know how people can get ravenous about that kind of stuff. Just like, no, if you have the time and you want to do it, you do it. That's awesome.
You do not blame him?
Yes, I do not blame him.
Robot minions, bring me donuts!
I'm just outside his window throwing jelly donuts at his window. They just got blame just written in the frosting. Ah! There you go. There's something you can do to people. You don't blame them.
Hell yeah.
And with that, we'll see y'all next time on Rogues and Roleplayers.
I'll see you guys later.
And if you have some free time, go check out The Daily Fandom with TC Robson, where she talks about all of her fandoms and nerd culture and that kind of stuff over there.
Yep. And I play games, and I have all my robot minions!
Alright, robot minions!
Yes! And they all have donuts! They all raided a Shipley's at some point and are bringing me donuts now. I would start that cult. The donut robot cult. Hell yeah! Ah, that's a thing that needs to happen.
Definitely.
Hell
Do
yeah.
it. Get on it.